So, hey, welcome back to another lecture of Python. So, yesterday we are left with the program that is write a program to input three numbers and print them in ascending order. So, firstly, we are going to dry run this code. Okay. So, let me show you how to solve the problem by dry run. Okay. So, let's dry run this code. Okay. So see, we have uh, first we have taken three inputs. Okay. Now let's suppose we take another for solving. In ascending order, we have to take one minimum number and one maximum number and uh, one medium number. Okay. So now around these three we have to solve a question. Okay. Now what if we take x or num1? Okay. Now let's suppose first condition, if num1, okay, less than num2. That is the first condition. If num1 less than num2, and we have to check both, like if we are doing a lesser condition, like if num1 less than num2 and num1 less than num3. Okay, so we'll put here and num1 less than num3 also. uh, 3. Okay. Yeah. Now colon here. What if we have one another if condition here? If num2 less than num3. Okay, we have to check every condition. See, take num1 and 1 as 1 and 2 as 3, 2 and 3 as 3. Okay, now let's first implement this. Okay, so we have taken if num1 less than num2. If first we check if 1, okay, if 1 less than, wait, yeah, if 1 less than 2, that is correct. Okay, now if 1 less than 2 and 1 less than 3 also. Okay, and means both are true. This one is true and this one is also true. 1 less than 2 and 1 less than 3. Okay, now if we are moving towards another nested if, that is if num2 less than num3. Okay, that is if num2, that is 2, less than num3. So above we have taken min, medium, max as the variables. Now after this we want to assign the values. Okay, so we are doing min, mid and max as 1, 2, 3. See here, why 1 as the minimum number? Because 1 is lesser than 2 also, 1 is less than 3. Okay, so that is why minimum is 1, medium. See, 2 less than 3. Okay, so that is why 2 is medium and what? Maximum. maximum is 3 here, because in this condition 3 is greater than 1 also, and in this condition 3 is greater than 2 also. Okay, now let's move towards another condition. Okay, now our next condition will be else. Okay, wait. Else if we take minimum, mid, and max as x, z, y, because if the first condition will not be true, then else condition will be executed. Okay, now let's move towards another condition, that is elif. Okay, in elif there is num2 less than num1. Now in this we are moving towards num2. Okay, now we'll write here elif uh, num2 is less than num. Oh wait, it's greater than. My mistake. It's greater than num1. Okay. Okay. So now it's num2 greater than, I mean less than num1. Okay. And we have num2 less than num3. Okay. So we'll again put if condition here. If num1 less than num3, then again min, mid, max will be x, y, I mean num1, num1, num2, and num3. Okay. Uh, I think we can make it more easier. Wait. Okay. Let's move. I'll make it more easier for you. Wait. See. Let's get to the point. Okay. I'll make sure that you will understand it easily now. Okay. So, okay. Let's take first x as a variable. We have x as 1, y as 2, z as 3. Okay. For ascending order, okay, we have to assign as like x will be the smallest, then y will be the middle one, and z will be the greatest according to the ascending order. Okay, we can switch these numbers also. Okay, but for now, for better understanding, we are going with this also. Okay, so first we have to check this number is smaller than this number and this number. Okay, like 1 less than 2 and 1 less than 3. This is true. Okay, so 1 will be the smallest number of all. Now in next step, if we check 2 less than x, let's not suppose 1 here, because it will false the condition. Okay, so 2 less than x, this is true for second condition. Okay, first condition is completed here. Now move towards second if elif. Okay, so if 2 less than x and 2 less than z here, z. Okay, in this case, now smallest one will be 2. Okay, in third, let's move to third one. If 3 less than x and 3 less than y, then 3 will be smallest. Okay, so now let's implement this in the coding practice. Okay, I hope you understand this dry run. Now let's do this in the coding section. Okay, so now let's implement this in our coding practice. Okay, so let's take variables like x, y, z so that it will become easier for you. X, y, and z here. Okay, now press enter. Okay, I have told you we have to take also min equal to mid equal to max equal to, that is, none. Okay, now let's check. Now let's put our conditions. If x less than y and x less than z, then if y less than z, min comma mid comma max equal to x y z. Okay, else min comma max mid comma max equal to x z y. We have to check each and every condition for greater, middle one and lower one. Okay, now elif y less than x and y less than z. If x less than z, min mid max equal to y x z. Okay, else min mid max equal to y z x. Okay, now let's move to another else condition. If no one will satisfy, else will satisfy in each and every case. Okay, now if x less than y, min mid comma max equal to z x y, else min mid max equal to z comma y comma x. At last, I'll print the numbers. Print numbers in ascending order are. Okay, that is min, mid, and max. Okay, so now let's implement this code. First number, that is 5, 10, and 15. Uh, yeah, numbers in ascending order are 5, 10, 15. Okay, let's change 10 to I'll take here 1 also. So numbers in ascending order are 1, 2, and 10. Okay, so this code you look might difficult, but this is not a difficult one. Okay, just you have to remember about, you have to convert each number, each possibility of each variable into min, mid, max, like in this x, y, z, else x, z, y. Okay, x will be permanently minimum. This 2 gets shifted from mid max and mid max. Okay, same in elif, y is the minimum here, and in else z is the minimum here. Only xy and yx, xz and zx are changing. Okay, so this is our code for program to input three numbers and print them in ascending order. Okay, so now we are moving towards another topic, that is jumping statements. Okay, now what are jumping statements? There are two types of jumping statements, that is break statement and continue statement. Now, what is break statement? Break statement skips over a part of a code. It jumps out of the loop within which it lies, and execution continues from the statement outside the body of loop. A loop ends in two ways: if the while loop's condition evaluates to false, or the for loop reaches up to the last value of the sequence. If during the loop execution, wait, I'll write here. Yeah, if during the loop execution the break statement is used, in this case, even if the condition is still true, the loop will terminate or will have a pre-termination. Okay, now let's do an example for this. I'll comment this out. Wait, yeah. So I have commented this out. Now let's do some another example of break statement. I have taken x equal to 1 here. Enter while. Just example of break statement. Don't go with the while loop here. So I'll tell you later in while loop lecture. Okay. So while x less than equal to 20, print x. Okay, if x modulus 3 equal to 0, then break, break, break. Okay, and then x plus equal to 1, or x equal to x plus 1. Okay, now what is this? Let's understand. We have taken x equal to 1 as a initial variable of value of x. Okay, so okay, I'll show it to you using whiteboard for so you can understand this better. Okay, so now let's break down our code. We have taken here x equal to 1 as the value of our variable. Now I had put while loop here. While x less than equal to 20. Okay, what this loop does, x will continue till x is not greater than 20. Like in this loop says x equal to 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 till 20. Whenever x reaches 21, the loop gets terminated and the last value will get printed. Okay, so this is the use of while loop. Okay, so now we'll write here uh, further code. Here we write print x. Okay, and we have to write here if loop also. See, I have written if x modulus 3 equal to 0. Okay, then break. Now what is break? X equal to x plus 1. This is our whole code. Okay, till now you have understood the logic of while loop. Okay, now we are here printing x. Okay, now in this if loop, it is checking that x is divisible by 3 or not. Okay, so let's check here using dry run. Let's take x as 1. Now check while x less than equal to 20. Yes, this is true. So this enters into a loop. Now print x. 1 is printed. If x modulus 3 equal to 0, is 1 divided by 3 equal to 0? No. Then x will be added. So the updated value of x will be 2 now. Is 2 less than equal to 20? Yes, true. Then enter, then print x equal to 2. Now check if 2 modulus 3 equal to 0. No, false. Then this condition will run, that is outside of if loop. So x equal to x plus 1, that is x equal to 2 plus 1. So this is 3 also. Okay. So the updated value of x will be 3 now. 3 is also less than equal to 20. Then it will enter the loop. Print x. 3 is printed. If x modulus 3 equal to 0, then break. What does this mean now? Now 3 modulus 3 equal to 0, which is true. Then it will enter if loop. And if loop says if x modulus 3 equal to 0, then loop will get break. Okay. From now, it will not get added 1 in it. And this loop gets terminated. The answer for this question will be 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay, so let's run this code here. See, answer will be 1, 2, 3. As I've already told you that uh, if 3 modulus 3 equal to 0, then this loop will get break here. Okay, now we will move towards next topic, that is continue statement. Okay, so where is our notepad? Yeah, let's move to a continue statement topic. Wait. Yeah. So this is continuous statement. Continuous statement is also a jumping statement, but unlike break, instead of forcing termination, the continuous statement forces the next iteration of the loop to take place, skipping any code in between. Note, in the case of for loop, continuous statement causes the next iteration by updating the loop variable with next value in sequence. In the case of while loop, the continue statement causes the control to pass to the condition test given at the top of loop. Okay, now let's do one another program. For this, first we'll write this program here. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll write for x in range. Okay. That is 1 comma 20. This is for loop and we are using range till x moves. Okay. So if x modulus 3 equal to 0, then continue. Else print the value of x. Then print the program ends. Okay. So now I'll tell you for this. First, see the dry run of this code also. Okay, so you'll understand it better. Now let me shift towards whiteboard screen. See, now let's do this code. Okay, for x in range 1 comma 20. For x in range 1 comma 20 means like x will be in range of 1 to 20, 20. Okay, it means x will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 till 20, sorry, till 19, because in for loop the program runs till n minus 1, that is the last digit minus 1 number. So if a range is from 1 to 20, that means the program will run from 1 to 19. Okay, so this is our program of for loop. Now moving towards if x modulus 3, that is let's take a first number. If 1 divided modulus 3 equal to 0, which is false, so it will print x as value. So x equal to 1 will be printed. Now it will again move into the another inside loop. It checks for 2. 2 is also false. Then x will be 2. Okay. So value of x is not getting printed here. All right. It's just moving forward. Okay. Then check for 3. Is 3 modulus 3 equal to 0? 3 modulus 3 equal to 0. Yes, it is true. So we have written continue in if statement. This means it will pass this termination. Okay, so x equal to 3 will not get printed because we have written continue. So the Python skips this statement and move towards another iteration, that is 4 modulus 3, that which is also not equal to uh, 0. So it will show as x equal to 4 then. Okay, so the output will be like 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So this will be the output for this using above method. Understood? Okay, so let's run in this. Okay, so now run this program in our VS Code. See, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19. all the divisible of 3 will get disappeared, not disappeared, it passes that uh, uh, program using continuous statement. Okay, so next topic will be loop. Yeah, that is use of loop else without using break inside the loop. Okay, so let's go for another example. We have written here for x in range of 1 to 20. Okay, then print x, enter. Else print loop ends normally. Loop ends normally. Okay, now let's run this code. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and at last loop ends normally is also printed because the loop else causes clause for loop gets executed as loop is terminated normally. Okay, so else in for will be terminated every time if you write anything in the else statement, and in range 1 to 19 is printed because I've already told you that at the last digit of the range is not counted, that is n minus 1. So the loop will run from 1 to 19. Okay, and we have just printed all the numbers, no no iterations and no conditions here, just for loop with else. Okay, now we are going to use nested for loop. Okay, so let's understand what is nested for loop first. Let's move. Yeah, let me just write for nested for loop. See, nested loop refers to the loop inside another loop. The inner loop should terminate first before the outer loop. Note, the value of the outer loop will change only after the inner loop is completely finished, which means the value of outer loop will change. It will only change after the inner loop is completely finished. So it means if we are writing two for loops, okay, the value of outer loop, the first for loop will be only changed when the inner loop is finished. Okay, so I'll show you with the example. Uh, yes, we are writing for x in range 1 to 50. Okay, then colon. Then we are writing another loop for y in range 1 to x. Yx because whenever this program run of for x variable, then in y loop, in second loop, it will also run for y also. Okay, now for y in range 1 comma x, print hash comma end equal to empty quote for just a space. Okay, now print here, empty print, just print a line. See, this is what a loop is. See, I'm just minimizing the size of this so that you can see it properly. This is a triangle, right angle triangle. We can make it like more from one small for 1 to 10. Now let's run this. See, this is a right angle triangle. If we change hash here, we'll write star here. Okay, so this is basically a pattern type question. So it's a right angle triangle. Okay, so this is how you use nested for loop. Okay, now we have one practice program here for checking the number is prime or not. Okay, uh, for hash, yeah, the program to check, write a program to input any number. Okay, yeah, so write a program to input any number and check if it is prime or not. Okay, so let's move with the code. Let's take a variable then num for the user input, int input, enter your number. Okay, press enter. So we have to check uh, if the number is prime or not. Okay, so let's check. First we are writing count equal to 0. Now for I in range 1 comma num plus 1, that is the range will be from 1 to wait 1 to num plus 1 means that is if I enter 20 here, so 20 plus 1, so that is 1 comma 21. But in execution it will run basically from 1 to 20 as it is n minus 1 here. Okay, so next is indentation. If num modulus I equal to 0, okay, then count equal to count plus 1. Now we are coming out of the if loop. If again if count equal to 2, then print prime number, else print not a prime number. Okay, now let's run this code. Enter number. If I write here 7, okay, see this is showing not a prime number, but I think it's a issue in this code. Okay, so my mistake is I have written if inside this. Yeah. Now let's run this code again. 7. See, prime number. If I write here 2, not hi, 2 is also prime number. Okay. Now if I write here 4, that is not a prime number. So this programs works correctly. Okay. Now Okay, so our next question will be wait, let me comment out this now. Our next question will be program to print the following series as 1, 4, 9, 16 till end term. Okay, so let's write first n equal to int input, enter your number. Okay, now we are using for loop here. For I in range 1 plus n plus 1. Okay, now we'll print here, print I into I, comma, and equal to plus sign. Okay, so like this it will show, if I'll remove the plus sign then it will give just spaces. Okay, I'll do it with plus sign first. I'll do it with space also first. Okay, now let's run. I want to run till 25. So 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121 till 25 numbers. Okay, so our main method is that if we are multiplying, suppose this is 1, we are taking first number as 1. Okay, 1 into 1, then it will get printed 1. Then second number is 2, so 2 into 2, that is 4. And 3, 3 into 3, that is 9. Then 4, 4 into 4, 16. 5, 5 into 5, 25. So this will be the output of this program. Okay, so now till now we have completed uh, for loops, while loop, and jumping statements. Okay, and very basics and theory part also. So I hope you will practice more, and I have some more practice questions which will be I'll discussing in next video. Okay, so I hope you'll understand the concepts, and I wish you the best for your future. And okay, keep learning and keep coding. Bye bye. Take care.